other clubs don't have.
Just about ready for the start of the second term at Godfrey Street.
The second quarter, brought to you by the Common Nafane Hotel.
So Hybens gets it out of the ruck and gets it down to Seddon, and they get it in towards Burke in the forward line for Inverleigh already. So a quick start, and Rusty might be able to start them off nicely. Gerard, who kicks across the face of goal, and he has put it through for one behind. Grubby do some talking during the week, I'm sure. 2-3-15, the Hawks.
I'm not talking too much enough. I've had my teeth done during the week. I've got sore teeth.
2-4-16. Well, that's good for us, isn't it? So that's good. 30 seconds played, second
We've a bit
term.
more on the plate at half time too.
Hodgson, it might be a bit more for us. Hodgson to kick in.
Smithy, jeez.
Kicks it in. Oh, dangerous kick to Jacker. And they all line up. The ball works through about 10 blokes until it gets to Grundle. He gets it back towards Seddon. Oh,
That's
holding
dropping the ball, I think.
Yes, it is. So
He knew it before the umpire knew what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. Hutchinson at half back. Gardner slipped over at the crucial stage but got up and had enough time to pick it up. So he's taken the mark on centre wing. So now he goes inboard to nobody. Grundle was, he played on
I think he went over.
Yeah. He's got the mark. Centre wing goes towards half forward, sets it up. Big punch away by Maguire at the back. Through the middle, Wiseman ripped off the football. Ball spills towards Hutchison. Best comes in as well. Gets a kick away. And not possibly 15. Ball still in dispute across centre half forward for Inverleigh. And the pack develops. Banfield tried to rip the footy away. And the umpire said, I'll have it. So it'll be a ball up. Just inside the centre square at half forward for the Hawks. Kicking to the city end. Now Baden took it out of the ruck. Kick out of mid-air by Freeman into the middle. De Blasio got one high, said the umpire. I thought he ducked there.
Oh,
but anyway,
look, I thought he did too.
Yeah.
I thought he did too a little bit.
But anyway, De Blasio gets the free kick. Handballs it away to Best, who does a bit of candy work in the middle, gets around 3, then tries to measure it towards centre half forward. Gerard had it, couldn't take the mark, and then got one high as well. So he'll take the free kick against Banfield. The skipper back in the team for the first time this year. We'll get the footy back.
Never even bothered playing him in the reserves at all. They must hold him in pretty high regard.
He's got the ball, and he's not seriously considering he can kick it from
I think he is.
Nah.
I think he is.
He's yet to kick a goal this season,
70
boys.
metres out.
Tell you
Goes
what,
long
he's
to the
gone
square.
close.
And in fact, you
I
know
think
what?
he's got it. I think he's got it.
Nobody has actually touched in the square. There were 7 blokes in there, and he kicked the goal. So there you go. Gerard kicks his first, and the third for Inverleigh. They go 3-3-21. They lead Thompson 2-4-16. 3 minutes played. Common Nafane Hotel second quarter scoreboard.
From the minute he got that free kick, Rusty, he reckoned he's going to kick it. And he is a good kick. The wind obviously is favouring that end, so if you kick it well and
Somebody
in the right
should
spot.
have touched it, though.
Well, I reckon, and that's another thing that's gone out of our game. The old back pocket used to stay at home when the ball's up the ground. Another thing that's gone out, they stand beside. One person must stand on the goal line in a situation like that. And had they had a bloke do that, I'm sure he'd have been able to get a hand to it.
Back to the umpire in the middle of the ground. Baden and also Hybens, ruck work. Baden this time taps it down.
2 in a row.
Dives on top of it, picked up. Banfield got the handball away. Gardner, hands and knees, scoots it between his legs. Picked up by Baden, went outside. Picked up by Wheeler Hand, tried to put it back inside, but interception there was by Grozdanovsky. Picked off there and handballed away towards Lowe. Goes into the half-forward line. Burke can't mark the ball. And again, it's going to be...
Hodgson, I think.
Oh, yeah, it is. Hodgson gets the ball out on the far side of the ground. It's Wheelerhand, swings back inside, got the handball away, back to Banfield. And again, he looks short. Kick was good. Marcus taken out there. And Menzies has the ball. Plays on now, brings the ball back inside, over the top of Hybens and into the hands of Grundle. So Dalton Grundle to turn things around for Inverleigh. Again, I'm not too sure what the instructions were, but again, they're going that far side of the ground. Walsh can't mark, goes to Mick Gros. He's tackled, handball, tries to get it out, but released it, went back and collected again, went backwards, ends up in the hands of Seddon, back to Grozdanovsky, running the boundary line, handballs back inside the Bowman. A little bit of clear space. This time the long kick towards the full forward position. Kennedy Hunt in front, ball comes out the back. Hodgson, he's there, tries to pick the ball up. I think he'd be happy enough to see it through, and he does. Through for a minor score, and it's now 3-4. To Inverleigh. They lead Thompson on 2-4. Just over 4.5 minutes gone. Hodgson, a nice kick of the football. He does most of the kicking in duties for the Thompson side now.
You're going to have to play on.
He goes to that far side of the ground. The kick wasn't good. Oh, that was a great picked up by Seddon. Runs towards goal. Can he finish?
No,
he can't. Through for a minor score. 3-5 now to Inverleigh. And 2-4 to the Thompson side. 5 minutes gone. Second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard.
Let's hope he does this properly, because he waits too long and then puts himself under pressure. You've got a couple of them. Kick the ball when you've got to kick it.
Don't come this side for God's sake.
Hodgson goes to the defensive side, to the outer side. Wiseman getting out there. And also Maguire falls to the back to Wiseman. Thought about the handball, then went the kick. Comes back towards Jacker and Freeman. They leave it behind though. Hybens doesn't, picks it up. Bowman, handball on the outboard. Getting around in a bit of traffic, Seddon. He gets the handball free and forward. Ball, was that high? The umpire said no.
No, I reckon he might have grabbed the footy.
Yeah,
I reckon he's grabbed the footy in the hands.
Down.
Yeah, good decision.
And the boundary umpire is going to come over and do some work. So from the throw in, it's going to be Hybens and Baden to do the ruck work. Baden in front. Hybens, though, gets it down. McLeish, kick was smothered. Jacker, that's too high.
Oh, that's too high, yeah.
And the umpire has picked that free kick out, and no use pleading ignorance there.
No. I got this in the binoculars.
Yeah.
That was right across the shoulder. That was a definite free kick. Not a doubt in the world.
So Robbie Logue will take it at half forward. Goes to the top of the square. Punched away by Davis from Kennedy Hunt. Falls into the pocket. Gerard, Rusty, ducks the head, gets around. Handball back towards Groz, who's kicked the goal.
He liked it.
And Mick Groz has put his first on the board. So Mick Groz-Donofsky has one. Inverleigh have four. They're 4-5-29. They lead Thompson 2-4-16. And that's on the Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 7 minutes played.
I just reckon Thompson based their game on as soon as the opposition gets the ball, you got 2 or 3 blokes around them, tackling them. But at that stage, they were so out of position that Inverleigh got 2 really free touches. They're under no pressure. And Grozanowski, once you get the ball in his hand, he's going to hurt you too, because he's a class player. But I just reckon they've got to tighten up down there and just jump on a man if there's a couple of men loose in that forward line.
So back in the middle we go. Ball's tapped down by Baden again, coming through. Wall picks it up. He's looking at someone to handball it to. He's going the wrong way. Now he's under pressure, and the umpire agrees. A good chase there from behind by Seddon. So he's the recipient of the free kick. So has been good in the first quarter, and he started pretty well in the second and goes low and flat into the half-forward line. That's a great kick. And Kennedy Hunt comes out and takes the mark.
I can't believe he can put a beautiful kick in like that, field kicking, and then ran into an open goal not 1 minute ago and missed an easy one. It's just the goal kicking these days in all grades of footy has dropped, hasn't it? It's just dropped right away, because that was a beautiful kick to position that.
So the first part's been good. Let's see if Jack Kennedy Hunt can finish it off here and kick his second goal of the afternoon. From right on 50, loads up. He's not going to have the accuracy anywhere near the accuracy. It's out of bounds on the full. So we're going to have a free kick to go the way of Wiseman for Thompson.
That's what we were saying before from that side of the ground. You've got to kick it really, really well from that side of the ground. Well, that's where it's going to end up all day.
So Wiseman is going to bring the ball in. He's going to change direction here. Has to be a good kick, and it is. Mark will be taken out there by Gardner. So Gardner now, he's going to go back. Kick also has to be good. He's able to do so. The kick from further in defence is also good. And again, they've turned the ball over, I think, have they?
Yep.
And
Dan Groz.
Dan Groz is... I don't know if that about Mick, it might have been a chance, but I'm not too sure about Dan. He's just on 50 when he'll kick.
I didn't see the umpire blow the whistle for the mark then. I think he thought it might have bounced.
So he plays on, gives the handball away to Best, and I think it was he loads up and goes long. Oh, well, Seddon again, yeah, white boots. And through for a minor score. So 4-6 now to Inverleigh. 2-4 to the Thompson side. So plenty of attacking this quarter by Inverleigh. Again, they come straight up the middle of the ground, and it's just hit the mark. Fenovesi has taken the mark from Hodgson. He goes long and outside 50. Mark them. This time it's taken by Best. So the ball will go back in quickly. The little short kick wasn't good. Goes straight back, and Fenovesi is standing in the hole, and he'll take the possession. Hopefully this time a better kick, and to the far side of the ground would be the option, I would think. He's going to go short and sideways, and will take the mark as Gardner. So Gardner now looking at his options up the ground, and there's not too many. There seems to be more Inverleigh jumpers this side than there is Thompson. He goes longer. Out the back, Baden can't get to the ball. Interception is going to be, or it's not an interception because it's picked up there by Freeman, who kicks the ball further afield. De Blasio read that nicely off the boot, and he comes out and takes the mark. So De Blasio now for Inverleigh, turns thing back, goes the other way towards Lowe, gets through his hands. He tries to pick the ball up, can't do so. Went through Groz's hands, picked up there. McLeish comes out wide, back towards the coach's boxes here, and it's going to be marked out there by Tunbridge. Tunbridge now, short kick further afield, another good use of the ball. Wall comes up this time and takes the mark once again. Menzies is a bit too short to go to him there, I think. So Wall now looking at some options. He's been asked to play on, gets around.
He's always going to do that.
Nankable went a bit too hard at it. Wall puts the ball in towards the pocket. Mark not taken. There's an infringement there. The umpire didn't pay it, and it's picked up and kicked towards goal. I tell you what, Hyman just got back there
Jimmy,
and pushed it through for a minor score. So 2-5 now for the Thompson side. 4-6 to Inverleigh. 10.5 minutes gone. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard.
I thought the Thompson Black put his hands on the shoulders, went in the air early and didn't really contest the mark. I thought it might have gone against him.
Seddon plays on from full back, goes for Hybens. Doesn't hit the target. Ball comes from Walsh, but he's turned it over. And it will be Maguire on centre wing. Goes towards half forward with the kick. Fenevesi takes the mark, plays on now. Rain tumbling here. Ball towards the top of the square. Seddon sits there, takes the mark. In the back pocket for Inverleigh. Looks to go to the outer side again. Called to play on. Long kick towards centre wing. Cam got the hands up off the back of the pack. Walsh, can he handball it back in? He elects just to run along centre wing. He's free to go and do that and goes towards Jones, but he runs out of room. And it will be a boundary throw in. Right half forward. Inverleigh into attack. We have played 12 minutes in the second term. It's Inverleigh 4-6-30. Thompson 2-5-17.
Jones is now doing the ruck work in the forward line. As I said, Jimmy Hyman's be loving this, having someone else to cut him out in the ruck contest. He's going up against Cam. So the umpire throws the ball in. Jones read it off the umpire's hands, went back towards the boundary line. Manganelli tries to keep it in the field of play but can't. Ball runs back over the boundary line and umpire to throw it back in. This time a little bit closer towards Thompson's goal, but still just outside defensive 50. Picked up, thrown in by the umpire. Jones front position, tapes it out, goes to Grundle. Was tackled, he knocked the ball further afield, ends up hands of Drew. Goes to Bowman on the left boot, kicks towards goal. And Benny Bowman has got his first goal of the afternoon, and maybe the first for the year, I'm not too sure. And he puts Inverleigh's fifth goal on the board. 5-6 Inverleigh. They lead Thompson on 2-5. 12, nearly 13 minutes gone. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, it's pretty much the same. They just had a couple of nice little possessions there where there was no Thompson player hanging off the Inverleigh player. They've just been able to create space. I reckon the difference in class you see in their field kicking, against the wind in the first quarter, Inverleigh were pretty good, but that's where Thompson have fallen down now. Their kicking into the wind is pretty poor at the moment.
Well, just to back that up, Grubby, Hawks leading inside 50, count 8-1 this quarter.
So back in the middle, Jones gets it down. Seddon couldn't take it with him. Handball to nobody in particular. Lowe gets it away to Jones. In the middle, he dropped it. He tried to get it away. Chucked it out the back to Best, who kicks it off the ground. Taken by Hodgson on centre wing. The good mark. Thought about the short chip to Fenevesi. Then he'll have to give it to Fenevesi because he had nothing else to give it to. Now Maguire kicks it along the line. Best up against Tunbridge. And they see it over the line for a throw in between wing and half forward.
Where's Nathan Mace?
Injured. He's doing the running.
Injured. Yeah.
Where is it?
Okay.
Boundary throw in. In front, Cam. Meehan. Wrapped up straight away by Fenevesi. Not going anywhere. And the umpire will come in and ball it up on centre wing. So Cam. And Jones. Jones gets it down. Hodgson, Roves, gives it away to Trowath. Goes towards centre half forward or half forward. Egan takes the mark. So now he's got it right half forward. Thought about the short chip. He goes further. Or Cam, can he sit there and mark it? He can. And he will have a shot for goal. 45-degree angle, about 45 out. He's going to chip the ball again, and it's okay. And Menzies takes the mark. Worse angle, bit closer. Tough kick from there with the breeze going across the face of goal. But if he puts it out,
I liked him last week in front of goal, this kid.
Yep. Kick 3 last week. This is game 50 for him today.
well, he's put it out there and brought it back, but not far enough. And through for one behind.
The idea was right.
Yep. So 2-6-18, Thompson, Inverleigh 5-6-36, and that's on the Common Affine Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 15 minutes played.
So Seddon, as we said, he goes back to do the kicking and duties. He kicks out long and flat, and the mark has been taken out there by Manganelli. Outside 50. So Manganelli just saying he's going to go straight down the line. He does so now. Kennedy Hunt leads up and takes the mark.
Don't go. You got to worry. You got to realise that thing. Them little things are going to happen in footy. Just forget about them, son.
Defensive side of centre wing, he just brings the ball back towards the centre half forward position. Gerard can't take the mark at ground level. They try to work the ball forward. Thompson over the top was Alderding, got the ball out, but it was Dalton Grundle that went back and collected it. He's working on hands and knees. Jacker, good clean pick up, went to Wheelerhan, got the handball away, went back to Jacker, was tackled, but he freed the ball up, went to Hodgson. Hodgson to Freeman, through the middle, and it's going to be picked up by Kennedy Hunt, who tries to trap the ball. Again, Thompson arrived. They hold the ball up, and it's going to be a ball up to take possession.
They're hand passing it way too much for the conditions, Thompson.
That's what I was saying before. Their disposal, they've got to get them right.
Yeah.
So Jones and also Cam. Cam gets the ball down. Again, runs free. Now there's a free kick being given. Which way is it going?
Thompson. Go. It's going the other way.
To Kennedy Hunt. Having a run on the ball. So he delivers the ball sideways. Goes wide. Manganelli out there by himself. Just defensive side of centre wing. And Manganelli now decides to go long. Inside 50, Hybens from behind comes up and takes a mark. It's going to be a luxury, as you said, Grub. A bit deep, it would be real dangerous. We saw him at Danicky one day. I think he kicked 6, didn't he, or something?
Yeah.
He goes backwards, puts Seddon under pressure, but he's good enough to get away from the contest. Delivers the ball back inside 50. Millions down there now, and the ball runs towards the boundary line. It's kept in the field of play. Thompson, they handball the ball back. I think that was Maguire on hands and knees. Lucky he didn't go out of bounds. He might have been in trouble, would he?
Yeah.
Deliberate.
Jimmy made a blue there. It's very hard. Once he gets rid of it, it's very hard to keep the ball out of that pocket when you're trying to swing round on the right boot. When you got control of it with a set kick, he can kick it to the other side. He should have kicked it himself.
So now Hybens is down there doing the ruck work. Cam is with him, front position. He's pushed out of the road there. No free kick, says the umpire. So at ground level, they try to work the ball out. Thompson, that is. And it's been held up pretty nicely by the Inverleigh forwards. And we're going to have another ball up this time to take place.
Here's where they've got to get on their men and don't give them an easy passage.
Because Hybens will use his body to advantage here. He gets down, but Cam does nicely there. Fenavesi on hands and knees, tried to tap it out, and again, players converge over the top of the contest. And another ball up to take place, 25 out, nearly 30 metres out from goal. A quick throw up by the umpire. Again, the ball hits the ground, Logan's there, the ball's tapped out, runs towards 50, picked up there, Grundle couldn't do it.
I think he got one
also
high.
there. Umpire has called a free kick. Goes to Dalton Grundle. So again, outside 50. Seddon's not too far away. So Grundle to go back and try and kick his first goal of the afternoon.
He aims for the left goal post.
Yes, that's where you need to go, and probably just outside it too, Grub. Loads up. He goes long.
It stayed there.
It did. Didn't come
It
back
bloody
at all.
well stayed there. Oh, what do we know? What do we know?
And it's 5-7 now to Inverleigh. 2-6 to the Thompson side. 90 minutes gone. Second quarter, Common Affine Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard.
Jacker plays in from full back.
Lucky for
And
Tunbridge.
just inside the field of play, Tunbridge takes the mark. It's turned it over anyway. It was a terrible kick. Logue with a kick back towards goal, and it's pushed through by Hodgson for another rush behind to the Hawks. They go to 5-8-38. They lead Thompson 2-6-18. We've played 19.5 in the second term. Short little kicking by Hodgson finds Wiseman in the back pocket. He goes towards half back looking for Cam. Up there is Burke. Oh, did he get enough for it? The
Not
umpire
quite,
said
no.
And Cam got one. And will take a free kick if he can get up. He's,
Jets crackers.
I think he's counting them to see if there's only two. And he's in a bit of trouble there, I think. He's counting them. But there's more.
Why does everybody laugh when that happens? That hurts.
It does.
That hurts.
It does.
Especially when you tuck them down from your ears.
McLeish. So he goes towards centre wing. Ball at the back. Walsh is across there. And also Howard runs across. Oh, kick was smothered well by Menzies. Still in dispute. Grundle chips towards Seddon. He takes the mark. The big ruckman's in a bit of trouble on centre wing too.
Yeah, he is. I saw
Seddon
him.
goes along with a kick towards centre half forward. Burke puts his arms up, can't take the mark. Best kicks it off the ground. Dangerous kick for the Thompson back line, coming across and picking it up. Oh, dangerous. Wiseman was put under pressure as well. And the ball there, that came from Alderding. And the ball to Wheeler hand. Now Collins, his handball out. Side for Drew. Gives it back towards the top of the square. Burke. And they see it through for one behind to Inverleigh again. So they go to 5-9-39. The Hawks. Thompson 2-6-18. Commonafine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard 21 play.
I like Burke then. And you said he put his arms up and didn't take the mark. He actually punched it down to his forwards.
Davis gets the ball outside 50 and coming through. The mark is taken by Dan Groz. Got a few marking options in this side, Inverleigh, haven't they? They're all good with their hands. They go back inside. Seddon, good jump, good take.
So this will be 13 disposals this quarter alone, brings him to 21 for the game, Simon Seddon.
Seddon now, he's just outside range, goes flat and quickly into the forward line. Nice kick. Grundle comes out, doesn't take the mark, looks to the handball, gets it away, but
he'd have nearly as many.
Inside towards Drew. Drew goes sideways, back towards Manganelli. He looks towards goal, looks up.
You can't kick it from there.
I tell you what, he has. Toby Manganelli has put it straight through the middle. Kicks his first goal of the afternoon and the sixth goal for Inverleigh. 6-9 Inverleigh. They lead Thompson on 2-6. And we have gone almost 22 minutes. Second quarter, Commonafine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, I think I'll bow down to the king, Smithy. You said earlier in the game that Manganelli was one of the best players in the comp on both sides of his body, and you were absolutely spot on. That was a beautiful kick for goal on the right. You had a couple down there on the left. I reckon you've nailed it, mate.
Thanks. 150 is not bad.
Had to get one right sooner or later. So back to the middle. Inverleigh put a bit of daylight between them and the home side. Hybens, Cam gets it down in the middle. Little toe poke by Egan. Hybens picked it up, got it away quickly. Groz, short little kick. Freeman, handball out the back to Egan. Oh, they're panicking now. They're under pressure and they're losing the footy. And the Hawks are putting the pressure on. And they'll take the free kick on centre wing. Robbie Logue will take it.
They knocked the ball out of his hands twice and he got it back twice.
Chips the ball to de Blasio at centre half back.
Gone.
No, just gets the kick away, and it's pretty good. Oh, punched away. Good defensive play by Key. He's got Banfield in support, who just stood over the ball at half back and then gets it towards centre wing. They need to move it. Tunbridge over the top, could have gone. Too late now. Chips it back inboards okay. Baden takes the mark, handballs it away. McLeish. He goes towards centre half forward. Hawks with the numbers, but they can't pick the footy up. Brendan Wall, little kick around the corner. Gerard goes up with a fly to the footy, comes off the back of the pack. Nankivell under pressure, needs some support. Oh, that's dropping the footy.
He's gone.
That is a punce if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
And Thompson will take the free kick. Great play, defensive pressure from the forwards from Jake Kittle there, who's kicked one. And Thompson need this goal. 23 played second term.
Well, they needed to stay in the contest, don't they? They don't want to go in too far down.
So he's 45 degree, 45 out. He comes in just outside the right goal post. Oh, no. No. And off hands and through for one behind, in fact. So 2-7-19 the home side. Inverleigh 6-9-45. Commonafine Hotel second quarter scoreboard 24 played.
Ryan Gerard is going down this time to do the kicking in. Comes out long. He goes clubroom side. Collins in front, behind. Bar comes down towards Grozdanowski. Oh, but confidence there. Takes a bounce.
Not this time.
I didn't think the second one would come back. So
good shepherd, though.
Kicks the ball into the forward line. Going across. Mark not taken. Seddon's moved himself forward. And it's tapped back, goes back to collect it, and then they're trying to work it, trying to keep control of it, Thompson. Ball comes through towards Drew, picks the ball up. Oh, just missed the boot as Fenervesi came through. Goes to McLeish. McLeish goes wide. Hutchison now has the ball far side of the ground and takes the mark, steadies things down. Looks towards centre wing, short. Mark is good out there, and Egan has taken the mark. So they've had a bit of trouble there, I think. The Thompson side goes back inside to McLeish. A little bit of possession football. Fenervesi leads up and kick mark Football for the Thompson side. He goes backwards. Well, they're back inside 50 now. They make a mistake back here. They're back in goal range.
We won't be coming across here.
No, Hutchison has one short. That's where he goes, and that's where it's dangerous, but it's okay. Mark has been taken out there by Davis. Goes sideways. The kick is going to ball. He's going to run over the boundary line, so we're back to about 2 metres around from the behind post.
They stuff that right up. Right up.
It's not wet weather football, the sort of brand you want to play.
Look, if you're in doubt, get out that other side and kick it as far as you can because it's hard to come back in. You can't go across goal like that in these conditions.
So ruck contest to take place. Burke's down there doing the ruck contest. Comes out the back. Bowman's pushed down. There's some numbers around the contest. Now, umpire's got a free kick. It's a holding one, and it's going Thompson's way. They've cleared the ball out, so they go back towards centre wing. Egan leads in the race for the ball. De Blasio sweats on him, but Egan gets away from him. Looks back inside. Kick want to be good. Kittle, half volley. Oh, gets out of that contest very nicely. On the left boot, goes inside 50, but that kick wasn't good. And the mark is going to be taken out there by Howard. So he plays on and goes back outside 50, going back to the fly of the ball. Mark is taken out there. Elford.
He's another new bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, Bell Park fullback he was last year. And he kicks towards...
Mark of the day, you're guilty!
Over the top, goes quickly towards Kennedy Hunt, and that's another nice use of the football. Did not even blink that bloke.
Seriously, I'll tell you what, they need to you need to work out, Alex, how you're going to get Simon Seddon to play next week in the Interleague. You give him as much money as you can because he's a highlight reel.
21 disposals, not even half time yet.
He's just killing them.
I admit first quarter get a few easy ones back behind the ball, but this quarter he's good.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the same.
His use today, like if he's had 21 disposals, there's not too many having near to target. Kennedy Hunt from inside 50, kicks long, kicks straight, and kicks accurately enough. And he has got his second goal of the afternoon and the 7th goal for Inverleigh. They're 7 goals, 9. They lead Thompson on 2-7. 27 minutes gone. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, you're having a good day.
That got dark. What's the sign?
Yes, there's a bit of love in the box today.
Well, I honestly reckon you're right. A lot of his kicks were behind the play in the first quarter, and you don't always go on stats. But this time, actually, he did go into marking contest early and had a bit of a look early in the piece. And I thought, I'm not 100% sure on this bloke. I've never seen him play, but this quarter he's absolutely destroyed him. And I'll tell you now, you want to give him money to play. You might slip a couple of bob to Jack Kennedy Hunt. Make sure he plays too. Don't you worry about that.
Imagine those two sitting in the forward line. And
look out, Heathcote. We're coming after you.
Grubby, do you like the Ricky comparison now that you've seen him play 2 quarters?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Back to the middle. Baden gets it down. Off the wing, Meehan.
He's better than Ricky.
Handball over to John Collins.
Just waiting for that.
Ball in dispute on centre wing on the outer side. Pack develops. Comes out. Quick kick to Kittle. Tries to break free from the tackle. He needs some support. Banfield comes in with the tackle, and it's held to.
It is hard, mate. You see a bloke for a quarter and a half against a bloke that's played for 20 years. It is a little bit hard.
So a ball up.
Forgot. Sorry, man.
A left half forward for Thompson. Alex gets a whack.
Even
from
the
Nathan
runner's
Mays.
bagging him.
Yeah, gets a whack from Nathan Mays. It's perfect. We love it.
As long as the water boys are good, then we're good.
That's all right. So boundary throw in, ball off hands there. So left half forward for Thompson.
Here's another one you can add to those blokes running around in the twos who are not playing today. They look strong, don't they?
Boundary throw in. Baden gets it down. There's the siren for half-time.
Happy to see that, the Tommy Tigers.
Yes, they're 2-7-19, but they trail Inverleigh 7-9-51 at half-time. Dale, the goal kickers.
So yes, for Thompson, the same as at quarter time. Kittle and McLeish with 1, and for Inverleigh 2 to Kennedy Hunt, 1 each to Best, Bowman, Gerard, Mick Grosdanowski and Manganelli.
32 points of difference at half-time. Thompson 2-7-19. They trail Inverleigh 7-9-51. We'll take a break. Come back with the second half match day live after this on 94.7 The Pulse.
Hi, this is Melinda Schneider and I'm inviting